Hi there. I was asked to see what I could do to adjust this image to improve it a little bit. Let me just hide this thing because we don't need to be seeing that. Hide notification. I've imported and unlocked the image, and it's got like a yellow cast to it. The obvious solution would be image adjustments, auto tone. But maybe that's cheating. I don't know. Is that too easy? Let's see what else we can do to it. Levels. Let's have a look. That's quite a balanced image to begin with. Let's say we can adjust the levels slightly. The main problem we're getting with this image is I think it's been photographed and laid at an angle. Can you see it's got this strange shape going on? What I would be tempted to do in this case, if we can't get hold of the original image and scan it properly, which would be the hot favourite, is to get the crop tool, and let's just hold down Alt and just drag it in slightly and just lose some of that border. But we want to keep all the flowers if we can, I think. So let's keep all the flowers and all the people, just so we've framed it a little bit nicely. Probably needs to go down a touch there, which is creating us some issues, but we can but have a go at fixing those. So let's crop it. I've unchecked delete cropped pixels, so we can always put it back. Let's just OK that. Doesn't look too bad, but we have got these weird shadowy bits at the end. I would be inclined to use maybe the clone stamp tool or the spot healing brush. Let's have the image selected, not my level adjustment. Let's make my brush a bit bigger using these square brackets to the right of the P. Alt click to select an area, and then we can just draw out some of this weird shadowing. Let's do the same over there. Sampling from a few areas. It's a bit obvious that, isn't it? Let's step back a few. I'm just using Control Z to step back. Shall we excuse me, shall we try the spot healing brush and see where we're getting with that? Yeah, that's less good. All right, we'll carry on with the clone stamp, and we'll just sample from a few areas and just see how we get on. Just being careful not to overlap him if we can. That's not too bad. Don't like this bit at the bottom, but I think I prefer to crop that than to try and repair it, because it would take a long time. I'm just trying to improve the blacks a little bit on this image. Nothing too bad. Something else we can try, it might not work. Let's just duplicate the layer. So we've got a copy of the layer. And let's try filter. Where's it gone? Unsharpen mask. Oh, where's it gone? It's got to be up here somewhere. Unsharpen mask. Let's just see what we can do by tweaking this. See, as we turn this up, it is kind of sharpening the image, but it's adding noise in there as well. Ooh, radius seems to do some good. Ooh, that's made it slightly soft focus, but not in a bad way. That's quite nice. That's kind of removed some of the grain. If I do before and after. It's really quite subtle. Yeah, it would be easier with a proper scan on a flatbed scanner, because it has got, you can still see it's got distortion in the image being introduced by it. What else can we play with? Image auto contrast. See, auto contrast thinks it's about right. Auto color. That's maybe washed it out too much for my liking. Let's have a look at color balance. So with these we can adjust the, well, we're looking at the midtones first. We can adjust the cyan red balance. Somewhere there, not too bad. Magenta green. See, you can make it look much worse, or give it a real kind of magenta cast. And you've got to do this a little bit by eye. Let's try yellow blue. Go towards blue a little bit. I think that's looking quite good now. I'm still not happy with the levels, but we can keep going back in, throwing in adjustments. Can you see it goes dark across the right hand side of the picture first? It's because it's lit from this side. I think when the photograph was taken of the photograph, the window was on this side, and that's making repairs a touch tricky. You see, when we do the highlights, it's blowing out from the right hand side. Let's have a look at the increased contrast, midtones. Yeah, I think that's about all we can do. But if we go back to our original state, where it looks quite yellow, and we go back to where we got it, it's a bit of an improvement. Thank you for watching.